Hello, hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Happy welcome to our global intercontinental heaven and earth summit. We are meeting daily, but once per month we celebrate some United Nation Day. So today is the actual actual United Nation Day, and it is starting a week of global disarmament. I want to speak a little bit about the United Nations. Uh, you know, um, as from my research, from the global research and statistics, United Nations starts after the World War II, and was starting something like this that humanity, how to say, understand what big sin and big trouble they was doing with this World War II, and they say, okay, we don't want wars anymore, and we want to build peace, and we want to make equal world. All everybody have a chance. And all these years pass till today, and the official statistic from UN remain the same. There is 1% of population that grab 99% of wealth and power in every country. And therefore another 95, 99 is just living as they are. And therefore you see all of this. For example, few months ago there was the revolution starting there in Africa, and all of this divided of the world and different things. um, yes, maybe this may bring something good, but it's good to research the history, and the history, for example, there was one great revolution, they call it Great It, and it started in 1917, and they kill all the ruler people there, and they become the rulers, and they say that we will how to say, we will share like brothers with everyone. And in 70 years I was living in that country. Nothing changed. They take power from one side and go to another side, and another 99% remain the same. So therefore, we starting global peace building network as not just as G7 or G20. They meet a few times, once per few years, and shaking hands, and they spending our taxes. And during the time when there's no summits, they are fighting, as you see right now. And therefore, we organize billions G for all 8 billion plus people on the earth to say their word, what they want to say. We don't say this, theoretically, like building with our global peace building network. We have a goal to build ultimate global peace by 2027, and this is not something, fantastic, because everything now is transparent, and you see that. Everything, there is everywhere IP camera. Everything what you search in the net is recorded for 1,000 years ahead, and all of this, is just the greatest and most powerful. The technology and everything is there, and it's impossible to how to say, Christians say, to not to say sin, to make sin, to have something to make against the law, because the God developed the humanity, and we are living in Messiah's coming time, and we are blessed to do all of this technology right now. We are meeting across the continents, and therefore, also, every country, even in totalitarian countries, now they have e-governments. So that means that everyone who vote their presidents, they could say, okay, we don't want to pass our money that we pass for taxes, we don't want to send it to the war in Eastern Europe, or anything you want to say, you need to say. And I'm actually saying, I not say it just in my country where I'm living, to president what I really think, because anyhow, everybody want peace, and United Nations want peace, and everyone want the disarmament, but the rulers make this kind of crazy disarmament in the Eastern Europe right now, global disarmament. They say that they are, how to say, destroying armaments there, but is dying there many people, our brothers and sisters. So we are working with our greatest franchise mechanism, with Peace Ambassador Award. We award 1% of population, the stakeholders, starting from local leaders, the businessmen, and all others, and up to presidents. In our Global Peace Building Network, we awarded 90 presidents already, and we send them the roadmap for Peace 2027, how they could make substantial steps toward world peace by 2027. So now is your turn. You need to write to your president and ask them, okay, you receive from Global Peace Building Network roadmap for peace 2027. How much money you invest in disarmament? How much money you invest in peace development? How much money you invest to support the youth and others to have entrepreneurship, and how much money you invest to straighten the family? How much money you invest in the education of population and helping them to build substantial peace? And this is the role of the peace ambassadors. We are awarding thousands of peace ambassadors recent years, and working with them, that they could award another 430 peace ambassadors, and they another 430. You know, once all stakeholders will be awarded with one goal. You know, till now, I'm living already a long time, so we were thinking maybe in 1990, you know, there is like Soviet Union and United States, they start already negotiation with the global disarmament, and there will be peace soon, in few years, you know. And they came 1990s, nothing happened, you know, and then 2000s, nothing happened, and then 2010, 2020, Corona, and there start all of these crazy operations in Eastern Europe and Middle East. And we, as a Billions G, we need to say our word. And therefore, I'm so happy that you, as a global leaders, you join here with you projects, because you know, there is all 8 billion plus people want peace, like how to say, theoretically, because I was contacting with my network recent years 500,000 people, and only, you know, few came to our summit, you know. Few came and say they really want peace, they want to do something, they do, because you know, maybe my parents was thinking, or you parents was thinking, that Asim or Kaya or Nick will live in peace, you know. Our parents was thinking, yeah, our children for sure live in peace. Yes, we have some struggles, but they will live in peace. And yes, they were thinking, but anyhow, we are now in the war, you know, and therefore it's very important to understand that where we are and how we could go forward, and what we pass to our children. It's very important to understand that this this era that we are living, from one part, is global transparent, but and it's impossible, you know, to make wars. Like, you know, if you analyze, for example, Europe, they was fighting thousands of years, you know, and they get smart and they say, let's make European Union, and they abolish borders and they control everything with police. So all the future world will be like this. We don't need all of these crazy things that we call ourselves, you know, we are Homo sapiens, and we are very smart. But we, as a race, we develop so much weapons, it could blow out our Mother Earth, our home 70 times. I don't know where is this, how to say, Homo sapiens, like wise people, but we need to think about, and not just about ourselves, where we are living right now, but as I said, that we could change the world in 1 second and in 1 day. Like everyone, like 90% of population, as I sent already the message to billions, roadmap for peace 2027 to all you presidents, ask your presidents to start peace, and they will do it because you elect them. And this is what we are doing daily, every day, every hour, second. So let we go together, let we rejoice together. I invite to this greatest summit that we are right now, the greatest global peacemakers. And we really need to unite because, yeah, all 8 billions say that they want peace, but you know, some make weapons. You know, I saw one president, he's have the weapons factory, and he is selling all of these weapons to his government, trillions of dollars, and sending all the armament in Eastern Europe, you know. And I don't know what about the population, why they allow him to, how to say, to buy with their money weapons. No weapons, no war. Therefore, it's very important to understand and to start this global disarmament, not just because, you know, how to say, we just feel like this or something like this, but we can be big shame for our descendants. Because our descendants, you know, everything what we are doing right now is recorded for 1,000 years on internet. So they will see, okay, what my father Nicolae was doing. Oh my God. He was there, or he was making this or that. What they was doing in the Messiah's coming time, where was possible to make peace. So this is very important, and therefore we invite all 8 billion plus people on the earth. You know, we call this in the global prayer chain or global marathon for peace 2027, and do it like peace 24, 25, 26, 27, and we need to unite because when there is no unity, you know, the East think that peace is supposed to be like this, and West like this, and other than that start different conflicts. But if you unite, there will not be possibility, you know, this kind of possibilities, you know, where is no unity, there is a small possibilities came to start wars. Okay, so I will invite everyone to speak. Happy welcome to this Let's Celebrate United Nations Day. I will invite everyone, please keep around 1 minute. You may say a little bit more, but we really want to hear from you real concrete results. How many people you helping, how many people working with you, what is your results, and what is your call, what you need to go forward. And also, as a appeal for humanity, as you speak to the world, for humanity, for peace 2027, like peace 2020, 25, 26, because some people may think, okay, I will think about peace 31st December 2026. But anyhow, it need to be built daily, as the wars is built daily. We need to build peace daily, brick by brick, hour by hour. So I will invite first our peace ambassador, Irina. She is former parliamentarian, and she is a great leader there in Uganda. And I will invite her to speak and say her words. And there I invite Sir Kaya Redford, a greatest man. So let me invite first Irina. Irina, happy welcome. Ambassador Irina, please turn on the microphone, and hopefully your connection is good, and speak. Yes, happy welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, because my network is on and off, I may not be able to turn on my video, but I hope you can hear me. Network these last 3 days has been very bad here in Uganda, but it is being worked on. I thank you so much, Dr. Nicolae, for gathering us today here on this very important day, the United Nations Peace Day. It's indeed a great signal to the whole world that peace is very important. And just here in Uganda, As you all know, we had a very bad period when we were led by the late Idi Amin, and it was a terrible regime. So we now got the President Museveni, who has been in power for some time, and he has tried his very best to like rekindle Uganda back. But the best thing we are grateful for him for is peace in the country. Where there were army people always looting people's houses, killing people recklessly, especially if they found out you're a professor, you're a clever person, you are a rich person. Now everyone is free to study, to do business, to do everything that they want because there is peace in our country. I am involved in education, as I have said before on this forum. I am involved in teaching youths from the ages 13 to around 20 when they are ready to go to university. And I have learned through this experience that the most important time for these youth is actually those ages. If they do not learn about being peaceful, about respecting character education, then they miss it. By the time they reach 21 or so, their characters may not be reshaped back to being peaceful people. So we start from the beginning. A 13-year-old, as long as they come in the school here, we start teaching them the importance of peace through lectures, through peace games, through peace poems and speeches, environmental peace activities. There are many that we do here in the school. And our school is known as Peace High School. So we think that we are at the height of peace in the nation. So our school, we have to really live by our name. We teach peace every day, every single day from 7 a.m. to 7:40. We are studying issues on peace. How can we make the world a better place? It's very important. I work for an organization called Universal Peace Federation, founded by Dr. Jack Han Moon and Reverend San Myung Moon. And they have taught us that actually peace starts within you yourself as an individual. So we instill that in our students. We make sure that they themselves are peaceful, and therefore they can radiate this peace to others wherever they go, to their parents, to their societies, and the people all around them, so that they can become better citizens. That is our focus at the moment. And as Dr. Nicolae has said, this goal of peace by 2027, we are trying our best to enhance peace in Uganda through our VIPs, the ministers, the politicians, MPs, through the religious ministries, through the cultural leaders. We have many contacts whom we consult, and we talk to the people under them to build peace in our nation. It is there, but we want to enhance it because we do not want to talk about wars. We do not want to talk about sickness, things, things like that, that make us unhappy on earth. We are meant to be happy on earth because that's what God wanted us, so that we can be joyful in our hearts and radiate joy wherever we are on earth. So I call upon all peace ambassadors of peace that you help in the area of the youth, our future leaders, to truly instill peace in them and make them work with peace in them, study with peace with them. Whatever religion they are, let them enhance godly peace in them. It's not easy. But recently, Dr. Nicolae sent me a curriculum, the Divine Principle Character Education curriculum. And I think it's very good. So I'm going to use this also as a tool of bringing peace in our school, and continue also to influence our societies, our villages especially. People in the villages are purer than us in the cities because for them, they are one-on-one with the environment. Their hearts are pure just as the environment is. When you go to the village, the air is beautiful. You breathe just nice, sweet air. The people are like that there in the villages. When we come to town, we are polluted. Our youths are doing drugs, cars, everything. So we want to really go back to that original Garden of Eden that God wanted by clearing our environment so that we don't have floods, we don't have fires in Australia. Now America is suffering because of the floods, India, all those things. We want them to come back to the original balance so that we may have a happy, peaceful world. Thank you very much. I hope I haven't gone beyond my 1 minute, but I pray that God can help us to have peace on earth by the year 2027. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much, dear Ambassador Irina. So powerful, yes, speech and prayer. Thank you very much. Let me go to USA and invite our greatest leader, Sir Kaya Redford. Please say about your organization, and also I would like to please invite few more VIPs to speak. Also, please introduce them and let them speak even shortly, but speak. 1 minute to the world, everyone need to.
Absolutely. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. I am so honored to be working with you, Dr. Nicolae, and to hear the amazing lady that just spoke. I believe I'm hearing her name is Irina from Uganda. Wow. We need to step up together as a humanity, our brothers and our sisters, and make the difference in the world, because if it's not us, then it's going to be who? So myself and a group of individuals here in the US, we started a movement called the Sonship Movement. Sonship Movement. And all it is about peace, bringing people together in love, in unity, in inclusivity, brotherhood, sisterhood, peace, and love, and also philanthropy, and also business. I believe that we live in a world that's very, very divided. In America, we have an election coming up right now. We have people that are very divided, very separate, very disconnected. We have separation and division on political lines, socioeconomic lines, religious lines, especially religious lines, and then down to sexual preference, down to gender identity. We as a human species are constantly finding ways to divide instead of see the light and see the brother and the sister in each of us. So our movement is really about bringing the world back together in love, and love is peace, and peace is love. It's all the same thing. We're on the same movement here. We have a group that meets every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which for some of you might be in the middle of the morning. You're welcome to join us. And we would also love to support Dr. Nicolae and have our group join your movement, because we all need to work together and collaborate together. We need to join forces together to make a difference in the world. The website is sonshipmovement.com. And if you want to join our community, as well as us join your community, you can go to, and I put it in the chat, joinsonship.com/Kaya, which is my name. Why do we get the word sonship? Because it is where the idea that no matter what religion, no matter what culture, no matter what race, religion, creed, gender identity, or whatever we are, we're all under the sun. The sun shines its light on all of us equally, every brother, every sister. And so what we want to do is come together and to change the dialogue of connection and love, as opposed to separation and division. So with that being said, I'm also a success coach. I work with Fortune 500 companies here in America and around the world. If you know some of the leaders, we're connected with the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. We're connected with multiple mayors across the U.S. Also, Les Brown, if you know who that is. He's one of the top 5 motivational speakers in the world in the last 50 years. He's part of our group. We're also connected with Marianne Williamson, who is just was former presidential candidate running against Biden and Trump. She's part of our community too. So we're connected to very powerful individuals that are making a difference in the world. And with that being said, I'd like to give it a share with Joe. It's Giox, but we refer to him as Joe. And Joe is one of our leaders in our organization. Please, Joe, come forward and share some words.
Thank you, Sakaya, and thank you, Dr. Nicholas, for having us here this morning. And Sakaya told me that there's a peace day or peace conference that he's invited to give 1-minute speech. And I say, how can you change the world with 1-minute speech? But this is how we can change the world, is by having event like this and having a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, having understanding locally. How's the village, right? How are the kids doing? How's other farmers doing? So until we have the conversation, we're all chasing after peace. But what's peace? Think about it. What is peace? Peace is being within ourselves, that we do have true happiness because things are working inside of us. So for us, sonship, for me personally, sonship is what? Sonship is the sun that's given us power. And the sun is also my heart. This heart right here, I'm an immigrant. I came to the United States since 1980. I have gray hair now because I've been here for 44 years. There's nothing that I have not witnessed. This is the best country in the world, but also have the worst things that could happen here, homelessness issue in our backyard. Yes, in our backyard. So how do we deal with that? It's not our government. Our government have money. Our government donating money across the world. But why can't our government take care of the homeless issue, right? Because we need more people with loving hearts, compassion, and with a good soul to listening in what's going on. Am I right? I mean, we can go out there and disarm everything, but our mind is still crazy. Our mind is still lack. Our mind's like, wait a minute. I wake up and I feel like, oh my God, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Wait. You see, yeah, it's Wanya. You are right. The people in the farm, the people at the village, they are more happy than the people at the city. Because why? They're not expecting to go into a bigger car, bigger home, because that's what the media want to project in them. So they are content. They're working with the farm, they're working with the animal, and they're taking care of their village. Yes, before we can end the war, World War III, World War V, whatever it is that they're trying to get us to do. No. We ain't buying that. What we're buying is that we're taking our heart back. We're taking our soul back. We're saying, no more. I'm not participating in that anymore. All 8 billions of us. Well, 7.1 billion something. It's going to be 8 billion. This is what Sonship mission is. Sonship, it's basically a vessel. And it's also a home that will carry all organizations across the world under one word, unity. We can disagree, but we can unite. Yes? And that home will shelter every single soul and animal and tree. It don't matter what. Because we're not about separation. We're about unity, right? And that's who we are. This conference right here, I know, you asked for 500,000 people to show up. Only a few showed up. You know why? Because it starts from the heart. And you're attracting people with heart to your event. And I call this, it's a war event. Nobody knows it yet. Nobody knows it yet, but unless you're doing something totally different, otherwise no one's listening because they have other choices. They have so many distractions. So in order for us to do it right, that's right, start with us. Start with us. We're changing the world within our arm's length. Within our arm's length. Whoever that runs into us today, we're gonna say, hey, how you doing? Man, I wanna give you a hug. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I wanna give you a hug. As a matter of fact, I wanna give you a kiss on the temple. What? And that's how we're gonna change the world, is through love. So I know that I'm taking more than 1 minute, but I want to express that I am once a lost soul. Once I don't have a home. I have to run away from Vietnam. Now I'm an American citizen, but I'm still rooted as a Vietnamese. And I'm proud of, as born Vietnamese, raised in America, and learned both culture. And now we are ready to take on the most challenging job of our lives, is changing the world in our lifetime through love and unity. Back to you, Dr. Nicholas. Thank you so much for this platform.
Yes, thank you very much, Joy. So good to hear from you and from Vietnam
Thank you.
and two famous countries. Yes, Sir Kaya, is there anybody more whom you want to invite?
I think Kathy was with us a little earlier, Joe, right? I think she hopped off.
Yes, let me see if Kathy can come back.
Yeah, she
Okay.
can come back maybe.
Let me
But I give
go.
it.
Yeah, once she will come. Anyhow, after everybody speak, we will have a brainstorm, and everybody could anyhow make analyzers, give other advices. Okay, let me go and invite our peace ambassador from Egypt, Asim. He is a great leader there. You know, he is participating every day in 2-3 conferences for peace. Everywhere is promoting peace, and he have a great, movement there where he is working. And we award all people like him, VIP, to award another 430 peace ambassadors and grow the network. By this, because when everybody, all 8 billions, will raise their hands for peace, there will be peace. Their flag for peace. Okay, Ambassador Asim, please turn on the microphone and speak 1 minute to the world.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nicholas, and I would like to thank all amazing speakers from USA, from Vietnam, from Congo. I'm very happy about the way you're talking about to unite, about love, and happy Peace Day for the United Nations. Yes, I am, with, the opinion of, all major speaker about unite and about peace. We all the children of Adams, and we all brothers and sisters. It is not good, to kill each other, to injure each other, to hurt each other, to isolate food or from each other. That's what's happened these days. I am very sorry about what happens in Middle East. I'm very sorry about what happens in all the world in regarding war, because Allah or God create human, the best creators for God, to build an earth, to hand over the earth to the new generation in a better way, not to to do something bad for human, to do something bad in it. That's what's happened this day. I am very sorry about what's happened, and sometimes as I scare that Allah or God would replace us because what's happened. Uh, I thought in my life one thing is that you can do everything, you can do anything in life, even peace in all the world. But the most difficult thing you cannot do to challenge the power of Allah, of God. That's what's happening these days, because Allah create us to do something good on earth, not to do something bad. Look what's happened before in Titanic, when people say this ship wouldn't sink. If even if Allah wants that, what's happened for the Titanic in the first journey? So that's why I scare that we don't need to challenge the power of Allah or God. We need to unite as one person to fight racism, to fight injustice, to fight ignorance. These three things are more dangerous than COVID-19, are more dangerous than climate change, are more dangerous than all the disaster in all the world. That's why we need to unite to do something good for all the world. Because, as we say, we are influence leader, or to go in the peace direction, not to go in the war direction. Because we all, how many years we are going to live, all of our generation, 10, 20 years, 30 years, and then we will die and then pass away. As you said, all things is record, video and audio. What we did regarding peace, what we did regarding war, are we in a peace direction, or are we in the war direction? Also, I got the opportunity to participate in technology conference and United Nations conference and UNESCO conference, different conference, not in peace conference. Every time I have the opportunity to speak, the first thing I said, we have to concentrate on peace. Without peace, we cannot do anything. Without peace, we cannot do anything to the earth. That's why the first thing, the first step is to spread peace in all the world. And the technology of the 20th century is more, or the technology of the 21st century is more dangerous than the the uh, the atomic, bomb, because drones and robotic and artificial intelligence is more dangerous than atomic bombs. That's why we want to make restriction to use it in a peace, not in a war, not to destroy a human, not to kill children, not to destroy all the building. That's why we have to make restriction for this new technology, because it's very dangerous. So I would like to thank Mr. Nicholas for all the effort to unite all the people in all the world from different countries, from USA, from Russia, from China, from Egypt, from Arab or African country, to unite as one world to go in peace direction, not in a war direction, because uh, if we are going in a war direction, we all loser, we all loser. But if we are going to peace direction, we are winners. We have to think about win-win situation, not lose-lose situation. That's my concept. Thank you so much for giving me a chance, opportunity to talk today, and I hope that we all amazing speaker and leaders like Nicolae who can do something good to spread peace for universal adoption of peace in all the world. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, dear Ambassador Asim. So good to hear from you. Let me go further and invite one more leader, Kizerbo Tidiane. Can you turn on the microphone and say 1 minute you message to the world of peace? Tidiane, happy welcome. Turn on the microphone. There is a button below. Turn on microphone, because nobody could turn it. Yeah. Okay, we can hear you. Yeah, please speak. No voice. Tidiane, we cannot hear you. Is something difficult there with the internet? I don't know. No sound. Maybe you have an earphone. Once let me invite Ambassador Rufus. Rufus, can you speak? Can you speak now? Rufus William Collins. Yeah, 1 minute. Let's go quickly. Make it short. Tidiane, please restart your phone, because something is not working. Don't work. We cannot hear you.
Wonderful,
Okay.
wonderful peace summit. I congratulate Mr. Nicholas Cirpala
Yeah, happy
for
welcome.
this wonderful conference. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy welcome,
It's a
Ambassador
wonderful.
Rajat.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Yeah, can you say a little bit few words about you government, because you said that you work with the government there in India with the Prime Minister Modi, and even you think that he may be next United Nations Secretary General. Yeah, 1 minute for
Yeah,
you
yeah,
for
yeah.
peace. Yeah.
Because that the BRICS conference recently held at Kazan, Russia. So he is the leader who is appreciating the new coalition between India, China, Russia. And that was the UNACCC suggestion idea 3 months before to the Russia government, to the China government, and to the Indian government. We suggest that if we three countries, India, China, Russia together, then this will be a world power. So the thing is going very good. I appreciate my Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, Mr. Putin, and Mr. Xi Jinping. They are coming on the same table for the peace in the Asia and become a world power. If these three countries become together, so that will be dominate countries, USA and all, and Eastern world will be the superpower from 2025 onward. That our suggestion has been accepted, and the three country Indo, Russia, China has signed. So we say Russia, India, China. RICH is the rich. Rich means richest in the world power. So my congratulate to all the country's leaders, all the country's members. Very, very much congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
And I appreciate Mr. Nicholas Cirpala, the movement he's running for the world peace. I really appreciate. I am with him. I am with his mission always. Thank you, Mr. Cirpala.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador Rajat. Yeah, very good. It's very good that you advise you Prime Minister to work for peace. And you know about this summit, what you mentioned. All leaders who came there, as I heard from news, everyone shout out, just stop the war. And I
Yes,
think this is good
yes, yes,
sign.
yes, yes.
This is good sign. It's very good
And
that you advise
yeah, this
them,
is
you
the,
Prime Minister, and advise him just another step. Peace 2027. Just all the money, all the power, everything is just going for peace. It's not just like power for power or
I,
money for money. But for peace 2027, concrete goal is not just fantasy. It's real
yeah.
substantial world of peace. Okay.
As you know that our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, is not considered only the India. He is considered entire world as a world family, one earth, one mission. So he is believing the entire world countries is his family, and he wants the peace. Mr. Modi wants the world peace, and in this initiate he is convincing to Mr. Putin, he is convincing to that Ukraine president, and he is also trying to convince Mr. Netanyahu in Israel for the peace. If we have the peace, we can remove the poverty. So
Absolutely.
the peace is very important, and we appreciate and we can recommend Prime Minister Modi can be a next Secretary General of the United Nations. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so good that Mr. Modi is speaking with all parties. Okay, let me go to Cameroon now and invite our peace ambassador, Dr. Asomba. He is a real doctor. He is saving life daily. And also he is our peace ambassador, awarding 430 peace ambassadors, not just in his country, but in many other countries across the Africa. And his charity work, he is a real great leader there. So,
Welcome.
Ambassador Asomba, please turn on your microphone and say you 1 minute to the world. Yeah,
Thank
happy
you very
welcome.
much, sir, for this wonderful moment. I think I very much appreciate your efforts so far in terms of peace. I'm alert the entire world on the threats we have now because we are at the brink of third world war. So we need each and everyone to come on board. A lot of information has been shared as the doctrine in the nuclear weapons from US has been shared with other countries like China and Russia. So the human race is at the threat. So I'm alarming at this point in time to see that let us be able to come out and denounce the acts, the doctrines, which might lead to this third world war, which might lead to crisis in the nations, in the world we are facing today. So please, each and everyone, wherever you find yourself as an ambassador of peace, or whatsoever, please stand firm at this point in time so that we can denounce all the issues that might provoke this third world war. Please, we know whenever a nuclear weapon is detonated, it causes a lot of problems. No one is safe on this planet Earth. So come out now and let's work together for the common good, bringing peace to the globe and encouraging us all to work hand in glove for ultimate attainment by 2027. Thank you very much, Ambassador Nick. Thank you all for being out there for us all, and may God bless us all. Amen.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador Asomba. So good to hear from you. So good to hear from Cameroon. Yes, the Cameroon need you as only you could lead them. Build model peace community, award them with the peace ambassadors, and ask all stakeholders to work because everybody across the globe reporting to me daily that there is difficulties in Cameroon and there is so many difficulties. So is good. You are star there. Please shine. Sign very good. Let me go to USA and invite Prophetess Selina to say 1 minute for peace. She is a great leader there, also in her doing project in Africa, taking care of the children. Yeah, happy welcome, Selina. Please speak.
Yes, it's afternoon here, so I'll say good afternoon here. I don't know the time where you are, but the little I can say is that Trump and Kamala, Christians like Trump because of some rules that he put down when he came. He can also take care of America. I mean, the economy was good when he was here. But the fact that he talks like, if I don't win, then we will fight. We don't want any fight. We don't want any fight. He can win or he cannot. So it means when Trump is saying that if he does not win, there will be fight, arguments, and that going on every day. And then Kamala's side, they don't. She was somewhere, and somebody said, "Oh, praise Jesus," and then she said, "Oh, then this is the wrong place you are." It's like, don't mention Jesus over there. So we are torn between Trump and Kamala, and now we don't know what to do. But it's my prayer that God himself brings somebody who can take care of America and stop the guns, shootings, unnecessary fights, things that don't let the economy go on. We don't want it. We want to vote for Trump, but then if we vote for Trump, there's a little problems too. So it's both sides. But for somebody to say you are at the wrong place for mentioning Jesus, then we have to think twice. We have foreigners here. We pray that whatever they say or the economy or every law that they make will also favor foreigners. What bothers mothers and in fact America is the gun shooting, children killing children. A little argument, then somebody kills somebody. Husband killing wife, wife planning to kill husband. In America here, we pray that God raised up his righteous hand and stop this for us. That's all I can say, because I'm not into politics like that. But it's my prayer that God instill a king in America that will favor everyone, for people to go back to school and say we're praying before we go to classroom, because schools are not praying anymore. Children used to pray before going to classrooms to learn, and they stopped, but it's coming back. Praise God. And I know that it will continue if God gives us somebody who knows him to rule the country for us. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you very much, dear prophetess Selina. Yes, as you mentioned, unfortunately, I did a research, on corona, about consequences, and there is a different thoughts about, One is that not good point is that, the corona started on a communist country. In a communist country, everybody is like, I don't know, like in prison. So if the communists say, stay home for all year, they stay, wear the mask, all of this, and all other countries, all 200 countries, they copy paste all of these mechanisms that they use there. And after this, the presidents allow themselves, okay, so if they could do like this, maybe they could start a war. And they started in Middle East and now in Eastern Europe. And it's just crazy. And if you will not award them with a peace ambassador award and give them ticket for the peace, nothing will happen. As Ambassador Selina said that even, like all the world, I'm dealing every day with Africa, Asia, others, everyone want to go to America. But as Joy said that, it's difficult there also, Selina, because everybody may have a gun, and shooting could start in every second, So that is our goal. We are building model peace community. We are building from the community that nobody is scared. We are awarding peace ambassadors like local leaders, businessmen, and from education, stars, media, all stakeholders, NGOs and religious organizations. We are awarding their leaders and invite them to focus on the community, all of these golden percent of the population in every community, to make model peace community. And many was thinking that I was living in that age, when somebody, well, all the world was thinking, oh my God, Obama will come and will save us or somehow will help us. But he came and go, nothing happened. Maybe it was worse, as from he start this trend of armament, and they make so many weapons. But anyhow, the issue is that we need to make model peace communities, real communities, and nobody will build for us. I need to make it in my life, in my community, and I'm doing across the globe. And you need to do it there where you live. You just go. You cannot go to the president with empty-handed. You could go with our Peace Ambassador Award and award them and invite them to cooperate with you every month to do some project. Businessmen, same, to give you money, to give you projects. So this is our franchise to empower you and build model peace community. And once you will build this model peace community, nobody could attack, even gorillas or others. You are building your own. Everybody is aware. Everybody is taking care of community. And this community is just as a family. And therefore, we are in this global community to spread this brotherhood relationship. There is no enmity. Messiah Sakhamin said that where is international cooperation, there is no enmity. So here we are. Happy welcome. Let me go further and invite Ambassador Mahmoud Geramian. He is a great ambassador there from Middle East. And 1 minute, can you say you word for the peace? Really keep 1 minute. Happy welcome, Ambassador Mahmoud. Turn on the microphone. There is a button below. Yeah, please speak.
You have my voice. Hello.
Yes, we can hear
hello,
you.
Nicolae. How are you doing?
Yes, we are very good.
Okay.
Just speak for
Hello,
peace.
everyone. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for. Thank you, Nicolae. I want to speak about the power of the artificial intelligence. And today is a day that commemorates humanity and calculated effort of a creative world free of war and violence. We gather to discuss one of the most powerful tools at all disposable, artificial intelligence. As we know, the nation was established after the disaster of World War II and the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, with the aim of creating peaceful and just world. Today, with the advent of artificial intelligence, we are on the brink of another major transformation, a change that can be both good for us and bad. Artificial intelligence has the potential to solve many of the problems, from the predicting natural disaster and improving health system to fighting poverty and hunger. AI can play a very important role, but at the same time, this technology, like other technology, can bring risks. Among the risks, we can point out the spread of the autonomous weapons, the violation of the privacy, and the creation of more inequalities. The difference between politics today and the past. In the past, micro decisions were mostly based on experience and institution and a limitation information. But today, with the vast amount of data collected thanks to technology, we can make more accurate and evidence-based decision. Artificial intelligence can help us identify complex patterns, make more accurate predictions, and find better solutions to complex problems. As a peace ambassador, I believe that artificial intelligence can be a powerful tool for creating peace and justice. But to achieve these goals, we must use this technology with care and caution. We must ensure that AI benefits all human and the environment and use it to foster international peace and cooperation. As an international ambassador of culture and human rights, I believe that artificial intelligence should be designed and developed in a way that put human value at the center. We must stop creating systems that reinforce discrimination, inequality, and injustice. The importance of the cooperation and the dialogue. Further, responsible use of artificial intelligence, cooperation, and dialogue between governments, international organizations, researchers, engineers, and civil society is essential. We must create global standards for the development and use of artificial intelligence and ensure that this technology benefits all of humanity. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Ambassador Mahmoud. I read a book about the research about latest development of the IE and other project like this. So there was a few years ago, Pentagon came with a proposal to Google when they find out that the Google start to develop artificial intelligence. They came with a billion project to Google and say, let's use it for war. And Google say no. So I'm very happy that even now the Google companies start to ban all of this that is how to say advertising wars and fighting. And they are YouTube and other and the search. So I'm very happy that we as global citizens need to do like this, like company that some people say that they don't have voice or other, but we need to do it because what we will input in this program that will be. And I'm so how to say. Disappointed because now in Eastern Europe and also in Middle East they use all of this IE and all of these drones and all of these really terrible things to teach robots to fight against the humans. So we need really to think about, because originally like technology was given by God, like angels to help us. But these people in power, 1% and the money, they use it against just for their own selfish interest. And you know that the 1% of population globally, they have twice more than all the globe. So it's really need to think about what they will do this money. But at the same time, I was researching about the children, and we think, okay, like human beings, we think that, oh my God, our children will live in peace, and we know that our children will have bright future. The same was thinking maybe our parents, but now we are in the war. But from 2 billion of children right now on the earth, 1 billion are in danger. 150 are vagabonds. Others are 150 are street children, refugee children, disability children, and seems like half of the future right now already is in danger. So we need really to be Homo sapiens, wise people. So then I will invite our ambassador Manuel from Spain. He is doing great tratations with gorillas and governments to build substantial peace. So happy welcome, dear Ambassador Manuel. Now is your time. Please speak to the world. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Nicolae. Thank you everyone for being there. Since my time is rather short, I will invite you to visit our website, and it's there as you can see. And I will try to summarize. The idea is that humans live together instead of separated by states, because states actually are armed units and which control a territory and people, and they are only in our times we can communicate humans to each other, because humans we are ones, but armies are not. So it's our chance now that we are in connection, all humans, because if we harm someone or try to harm someone, actually we are harming humanity. First, because we are retaliated by the other person, and also because we force others to take sides. So if we understand that that we are together, we will care that nobody harm each other, and we care about a common good. But I want to tell you that I am very long time researcher since early 80s, and I want to share with you my understanding of what is going on. The key question is that the weapon, which is the evil, which is meant to harm, it works from its potential, because its effect, killing someone, is nothing to do more. If you kill someone, you don't do nothing. But the weapon's potential activity is to deprive the other from his will, and it makes that since it works from its potential, it works from its existence, and the weapon was in nature, and humans have to adapt to it. And the form of the weapon between among humans is the state or the armed units, which is it produces absence of freedom and humanity, because we human beings it's convenient for us cooperation for common benefit, and if someone harms other, everyone will condemn and refuse that, be against it. But we are in a position where we have to exploit others for the benefit of our own weapon against other weapons. And all what we do is to improve our destruction capability, to deprive the other from his own will, because his own will be to increase his destruction capability for the same reason we have, which is to deprive the other his own will, because his will be increase his destruction capability. I hope you understand what I am saying. It's amazing thing that people don't understand this situation humans have. But states could not communicate with each other. But we humans, we have to make it, put it on the table and get together. And so I am proposing right now a World Republic, as Kant proposed, and other thinkers, which republic means that the common issues shall be dealt in a public way, so that we all agree to do together what is convenient for all together. And harming others cannot be inclusive, cannot be published. So this is our guarantee. I know that we will work for common good, but also we have a guarantee, which is publicity, which can substitute our system of weapons or armies rule, which is with what we see now is that we are ruled by the law or by rights, but they can be implemented or imposed by the one who is stronger upon others, while others cannot implement the right upon him. So this is crazy also. What we have to do is to work together, and instead of going after someone who acts bad, we have to act good for the common good. But if we are allow each other to produce weapons, things to kill, we are the situation we have. So I think we are in the we have the chance to achieve peace, and not pax, but peace. Peace means harmony, concord, common good, which is nothing to do with what the states provides us. But only in our time is possible, and I am working for that, and I hope you can also help and spread this understanding, and let us be together as we need, because we are one in our spirit. It is so because we can anticipate. We have a virtual thinking. It's not like animals. We anticipate. That's why the weapons work as a potential. We don't need to kill each other. Well, I think it's enough what I told, and I abuse of my time. Thank you very much for your attention, and I am at your disposal anytime. Thank you.
Ambassador Manuel, I want to ask you, you was planning soon a big festival or a summit. How is going the preparation? Do you have few moments about?
Oh yeah, thank you very much, Nicolae. I plan have a festival the 30th of January 2025 because it's the day of the death of Gandhi and it's the peace day among scholars in Spain. But I have to tell you that I have contacted with the authorities, scholar authorities, to include this event among the Peace Scholar Day, and they have not even replied to me. So I have to tell you that therefore I have changed my. Of course, maybe there are places they can celebrate, but I cannot do myself celebrate something if other people don't cooperate. So I am not sure if we can do anything. At the moment, I haven't got any answer. But that's why I am now exposing this plan as a World Republic, because the way of exposing the reconciliation among humans in a peace day is not actually supported or answered by the people who plan this in Spain. I think because it's the authorities or the institution, they don't cooperate. I don't know. Maybe they can do it later. I don't know. But at the moment, not even answer. Not just good or bad. I contacted with some people, but they didn't answer me.
Yes,
Thank
Ambassador
you for that,
Manuel. Knock and will be open. Ask will be given. Yes, just ask. You ambassadors propose that to meet every month to celebrate United Nations days. So today we celebrate United Nations Day, like real United Nations, and today start United Nations Global Disarmament Week. 1 week they have in the year all the world to start disarmament. And I did the research, and when I send my Peace Ambassador Awards, even North Korea, they also have this kind of propaganda for disarmament. And all other countries, they are fighting now, but they have this propaganda for disarmament. And it's really interesting that everybody wants this disarmament, but trillions of dollars are going there in the same time when the others are starving. So therefore, everything what you propose, we can do it. And as you propose the 30th of January, let's meet in Spain and make a big summit there. We were thinking to make to start in every country to make 1 week of peace and invite different organizations, make summits, make festivals, make everything like really big buzz, and establish like peace communities, like real 1 week of peace, that this model could run the countries and make a substantial peace. Anyhow, as we are in global, brainstorming and global mind, we are open 24/7 for cooperation. So let me go quickly, as we are almost at the end of our summit. There are a few more ambassadors to speak. Ambassador Repons, can you turn on microphone and speak? And then I will invite Ambassador Marcel.
Thank you, Nicolae. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the opportunity, but we're still having a problem of network these days. What I can talk about peace in our country, Republic Democratic of Congo. At all, there is no peace right now, especially in east of country, north and northern Kivu, where we are living. the war continue. Since 1996 up to now, we are living the war. People are being killed day and day. Even today, there are people who have been killed. There are villages which have been burned. We are passing through hard time. As my party, I decided to play my role in order to look how we can bring peace in our community where we are living, even reaching all regions of the country. I created a Grace Youth Center to unite youth from different tribes, because the war we are passing through, it is it's basing on tribes. We have many different tribes. There's tribes who hate others. They cannot share, they cannot get married each other, and even share, not even churches. And that things, it affected our peace. There is no peace at all. But we tried to unite. Grace Youth Center is uniting all youths from different countries, and we are trying to talk about peace and how we can try our best and reach the opportunity or effort that can bring peace in our country. For that, we are just trying to push on to mobilize youth all over the country to join us, and we can share ideas. As long as we are united and living in love, we can just reach others where peace is not yet. We are trying to increase our efforts in order to reach every province of our country, and is trying to mobilize youth in order to don't involve in these things of tribalism. In addition to that, our country has been affected with the war. We have many orphans living in streets, and those living in the streets, most of them, they are growing up from there. They don't have even love from their parents. They don't have parents. They are rejected with the community. And because of that, they are joining rebels and start doing things which are not good. But we are trying our best to call and reach all those young youth who are living in the street to come and join us and try to show them how they are human beings as others who are living with their parents all over and getting that affection from their parents. That is what I can say in short about my country, because we have only 1 minute to express. Thank you very much, Dr. Nicolae, for inviting us in this platform. Thank you.
Yeah, happy welcome, Ambassador Ripon. So good to hear from you. Previous Ambassador Manuel, I forget to mention, he really was doing cooperation, like agreements, real substantial agreements, government with the rebels, with the guerrillas. So not just speaking, not just is building substantial world of peace. So we are so happy. Let's make everywhere these substantial agreements between like Eastern Europe and the Middle East, everywhere substantial agreements for peace. And about Response, I'm so happy that you are doing this youth project and taking care of the children. We have in our Global Peace Building Network, we work in all areas, and one of the project, we call it like 5-year project with all governments to do this education, what is missing, education of the leaders, peace leaders, because you saw there was 3 months ago, there was civil revolution there started in Kenya, and they go in Malawi and other countries. And all of this because the governments are very corrupt in every country. And in the Kenya, the prime minister say, okay, let's raise taxes, because he have 3 cars and fancy home. he don't have enough salary. So and the same time the youth is suffering there from the malnutrition and nothing to eat and no jobs, even those who finish universities. So you're supposed to understand that this kind of revolutions may happen in new country, and the government have only one choice: to teach their youth and also local leaders with our 5-year contract education, educate about peace leadership, like to make model peace community, that everyone work to build their model peace community, that even not gorillas or other fighters or tribe could attack, but they work together. And second, to straighten the family, because you see in Africa and Asia, there is 60% of young population. That means there are just the children and the grandparents. Most of the parents disappear because of AIDS, and the only strong families, the families that grow love together in their life, could save all the countries. This is our second education, and third is about teaching entrepreneurship, like doing entrepreneurship, because everyone need entrepreneurship, because even in developed country, many governments, they don't teach right now in Europe, for example, Eastern Europe, they don't teach their population to make money. They teach them how to make wars. And you see the presidents of those countries who are fighting right now, they get so billionaires rich, and the population are so much fighting for them and dying there, because there is no education about the leadership and about how to make money. Therefore, they go there in the wars to make some money anyhow. And the world is like this. 3 key of education: peace leaders, strong families, and entrepreneurship, that everyone is making business for the community and growing themselves. So Ambassador Reponse, let's go there and go even up to governments in new country and work with this project to teach the youth and local leaders to work together. Yes, Ambassador Marcel, happy welcome. You joined late. Happy welcome. Please turn on the microphone and speak 1 minute from your side. Happy welcome. Ambassador Marcel Churuku, can you turn on the microphone? There is a button below. Marcel? Yes, something is difficult with the internet there. Okay. Yes, please speak. We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. And I represent who in DRC, and we have projects. And 1 year we organize the congress in the world. And I think that I invite everyone to collaborate and to join us, so to do that project that we have to do last on 1 year here. And the project is based on peace. And I think that we can organize some activities on those university here, and we can call young people to join us and to speak about peace. And I think that it will be good. So that I invite everyone to join us in that activity. And I think that Manuel was speaking about that activity that we have to we organize here in DRC, and I think that in Spanish also.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Marcel. So good to hear from you. Yes, we want to came there and make 1 week of peace. Let me invite last speaker, our ambassador from WCIPDB University Edu. Please turn on your microphone and say 1 minute for peace. And you project what you're doing. Just turn on the microphone, the button below.
Special greetings, dear father. How are you doing?
Yeah, we are good. Thank you so very much. We are building peace daily, as you see, and
Yeah,
never
this
stop.
is Bishop Professor Matthew A.Z. Ezau Justin from Malawi. Let me say thank you very much for my appointment. I get the appointment. Yes, yes, yes. I get my appointment later today, and now I'm having many people surrounding me. I'm always organizing this very soon a huge honorary doctorate in leadership. Yes, and many people, yes, yes. So we are also training people here. We are training people online for building a peace in Africa, around Africa, yeah, in America, as we are having many Congolese, many Africans who are in America now. We are uniting them so that they can join us and to see how we can unite for building around the world. So what we are doing first of all is to organize the trainings, to train them and to send them for mobilization. That is what we are doing. Hello.
Yes, thank you very much. It's very good. Let's use our education and train all your contacts and do this mobilization for peace 2027. It's so good.
Yes.
I really enjoy to be to everyone right here, right now, and I really enjoy with you, brothers and sisters across the globe, and they really feel God with us. God lead us and inspire us. As you see, as you propose, we are speaking right now, right here, and when we are
Okay.
speaking, the
How
the, the
do
walls the walls are get down, and we are really going very strong. So happy welcome. We are meeting daily in Global Prayer Chain, and once per month we are in the summits. We really need
hello?
summits to invite all the others stakeholders, and we will very happy to cooperate with everyone. So there is no limitation with whom to cooperate. Therefore, as you receive our invitation, there is a WhatsApp. If you have any
Okay.
proposal, you get
Please,
some
I would like to
invitation.
ask you one more question before.
Yes, wait a second. Wait a
Yes.
second. We will go now. Will question and answer session. Before we are 24-hour there, open on the chat. So when you remember something, you want something to propose, any projects we need to do joint project that we agree today as a global cooperation family. So chat with us and really let's meet next summit. We will meet in 1 month and celebrate one more day. And yes, unfortunately, if you will not do it, as we find out today in the summit, we as a human beings were thinking that anyhow peace will come automatically, and I show you that in 1990, in 2000, 2010, 20, everybody was thinking that peace will come because anyhow all the sun, everything is going on and is supposed to be peace. But it not come because, as I said, I contact 500,000 people, and almost nobody of us build peace. And also Ambassador Manuel said that he contact many great leaders there, and nobody built peace. And if we will not do it, nobody will do it. And in the history there was 2,000 years ago, 12 simple people, and they follow the greatest leader there. And in 2,000 years, they built a world of brotherhood. And this was disciple of Jesus. Despite of wars, despite of everything, they built a world of brotherhood, democracy. And there is one more step to go to the heavenly kingdom, to the world of peace. Just as we live with Messiah coming, everybody to Messiah build already the world of peace, and everything is there, like technology, science, religion, everything. You heard all of all of life in this summit from every area. Religious, political, and others, IE, and everything. We speak about all of this to peace, and if you will not do it, nobody will do it. So therefore, it's so good to cooperate together with you. It's so good to do real substantial projects. As we are awarding peace ambassadors, do education across the globe, inspire youth to build substantial peace, and as all of you do your own project, Ambassador Kaya with his project, Sun Project, and also Ambassador Manuel with real substantial agreements, and all of you educating. We are so happy to be together and cooperate together. There is no limit in cooperation because anyhow, peace need to be built, as you find out, brick by brick, hour by hour, second by second, and that we are doing daily. And also once per month, we make this big summit, but we need to go further, as invite presidents and prime ministers. Yes, they are in power, as we find out, but we elect them. We elect them, and they supposed to make our will of the population, those who elect. And we don't want wars, as Ambassador Manuel said. We want peace, and we want cooperation, and let you do it. Okay, I want to remind you that we are open there for cooperation, chat 24/7. And most important, as you are part of this mission now, Peace 2027, like this, 24, 25, 26, share this video when you receive it. Share this video and say, I was there. And you could share it to your children and others, that you build substantial peace right now. And we don't wait to 2027 or other, but we are building every day.